Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Holy cow, Dogecoin looking like it took off a little bit. It's awesome news. Congrats to our community members in that case. That means we took some nice healthy profits from this coin. There we go, 64% in 14 days. I don't know about you. I don't mind 65% in a 2-week time frame. Okay, again, patience is key if you're going to be swing trading. We got a Reef trade, 76%, Crowcoin 4 days, 30%, Litecoin 1 month, 41%. Polkadot, 18 days, 56%, and Atom, 6 days, 47%. So again, cashing in here, folks, today. Thank you again so much for the awesome feedback. Glad that's working well for you. What we're going to do today is take a quick look at liquidation to start and kind of see where we're at. And by the way, all those signals I just shared with you, those are available through my premium group. CryptoCash.tech is where you can register for that. This is, again, the monthly. So just to quickly touch on this here, a lot of liquidation at 7.5 up to about 8.1. Okay, we know that already. I covered that yesterday, but generally speaking, that's a thing to be aware of. We zoom in a little bit closer. So this last 7 days, again, there's that concentration about 8.3 more recent liquidation levels there. But again, a lot of shorts are getting destroyed here, folks. So this is not a shorting market. If you're going to be shorting, you're basically running uphill and you're going to get exhausted. It's just not. It's a lot more work than it needs to be. Okay, we can see kind of here right there at about what 10 cents even effectively as a new potential resistance or liquidation level that is accumulating at resistance right there. Again, 9.8 upwards of 1.0. Okay, or 10 cents rather. All right, so that's kind of where we're at there on the back end. Okay, as we can see, this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level holding strong, 1.618 rather. Again, this is based on yesterday's candlestick closure. We're going to draw out some new fibs here and essentially kind of see where we're at. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, I like to draw fibs out typically on daily candlestick closures. For right now, we're going to stick with this here for more of a micro analysis, just considering we looked at a lot of macro yesterday. So what we want to talk about here is, well, first of all, we'll start with the moving averages and kind of the obvious. We've been bullish on this coin for a while. I mentioned yesterday this coin is probably likely to increase. We can see, of course, this previous resistance level, not only from a previous support range, but also a new resistance here. You can look at this here. This is perfect. This is a good example of how supports turn resistance, turn support, right? Previous support, look at that. Wick down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times we look, dropped below, right? Comes down here, it's like, do. Okay, I'm going to try twice. No success. And try 2 more times, no success. The 5th time with a charm, price takes off. Okay, so again, previous support, turned resistance, turned support. We can presume now that this level here at 8.9, I'm going to round up and say 9 cents even, is that's a hell of a roundup too, by the way. But that is a level that we want to be respecting. Coincidentally, 0.5 Fibonacci level on the retracement. Okay, no surprise, that level is very, very commonly retested. So is it a guarantee the price is going to pull back to that level? No. It just tells us if it does, we can experience and expect some support of that range. Okay, likely pivot points. So take a look here at the RSI. We're breaking above 70, but we haven't yet. So this is premature. Do not celebrate prematurely. You know what that means, right? Most men do understand that. It's not a good call. At this point here, we can see MACD's bouncing-ish, so to speak, MACDFU kind of. But the bottom line here is that we got a lot of volume in the last, how many weeks is this? This is roughly 6 weeks. We can see in the last 6 weeks about 8.2 is a strong support, 8.15. So we're well above a lot of good things here. This is a very positive contributing factors. Just keep in mind we're potentially hitting a resistance here with 70 on the RSI. If we close above that level, that could imply that 9.4 is the new low. Okay. Again, it's just one of those scenarios you want to kind of wait for daily candlestick closures to occur first. If we take a look at Elliott Wave, this is a bigger picture. This isn't even exact because this does kind of just draw things out fairly random depending on how things are. But again, the key takeaway here for Elliott Wave to hold true is to stay above this most recent high. There's no coincidence that this 0.382 level, 8.9 cents, as I discussed previously, is going to be that pivot point. Okay, and we can see here the fourth wave needs to be higher than the first wave. Okay, and we're seeing that exuded so far here. So on the charts, while it's not the cleanest Elliott Wave, it is still in play. Taking a look at the 4-hour time frame here, we can see stochastic RSI starting to swing down. Could see a pullback here, or that's reflecting the current pullback. Money flow index is insanely high, though. I do not like shorting into high MFI. It's a terrible idea because, once again, a lot of pumps and liquidation levels do happen at that price point. We can see here there's a lot of liquidation above and below the price. So honestly, it could go either way. But truth is, the candle wicks are just going to keep jumping up and down. I mean, you look at the bottom to top of this candle wick. That's like a 4% wick. That is like anything that's 20x leverage or higher is going to get destroyed. The price goes up and down, just the whole ripsaw effect, not worth it. Again, look at this volume, folks. Do you want to short into heavy volume? Do you want to run into oncoming traffic or with it? I think they're both unsafe at this point, right? But you can summarize that going with the traffic is better, okay? And that's kind of what we're doing here. So 4-hour time frame, still pretty damn bullish. We're starting to see some corrective behavior. We can look at TD sequential too. We're at an 8, basically implying we got another 4 to 16 hours of continuation of the upside before we see some kind of correction. And that correction could come in a simple form of, excuse me, sideways action. Okay, so literally the price could consolidate here. So it'd make more sense for the price to consolidate at 9.4 and leg up moving forward, considering a lot of factors, but equally as important, the price does lose this level here. We can presume that this range here, about 8.9 upwards of about 9.2, will be retested. 0.5 is a very common level in trading, specifically when you're near the tail end of an Elliott Wave scenario. Having said all that, everything's truly bullish here. There's no reason to short this coin. Okay. Same thing with the hourly too. We are overextended leading into this resistance push. You can see how that resistance level held for a few hours. Couldn't hold. Nice little ascending type of wedge pattern. Price breaks out, comes back down to retest this level, and continues on its merry way. Okay. So the truth is here, we've got enough consolidation there to warrant a reset. So we're probably at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9's right here. We're consolidating nicely. We got a good reset. There's no overextension technically at this point. Okay, so it does imply we could very well see another 36 hours of push to the upside if we break this resistance here at about 9.8. Now, is that a probability? It's hard to say. Let's take a look at the cloud here. There's all green lights to leave your long position open. 0 reasons to consider a short. Okay. Now, again, this is a conservative indicator. Can you take a short from 9.8 to 9.7? Darn right you can. Yeah, and can you do it at 100x leverage? Of course you can. Is it the smart, responsible thing to do? No, it's not. But hey, not everybody listens, and that's okay. If you do me a favor, though, and you hit the like button on this video, there's a great chance that somebody might actually see this that needs it, right? Somebody that's following the wrong person, unfortunately, that keeps telling them everything's going to moon, when truth is the TA is telling us we're looking for a transitional time frame right now. In other words, the next 24 hours, if the price goes range bound and we leg up again, there's a strong chance that upper liquidity level is going to be swept. If the price goes range bound and cannot seem to break through that resistance level by retesting it, then we're going to probably see the price pull back. Again, the time will tell. We're not there yet. It's too early to tell. But the bottom line here is we got 3 out of 3 distinct reasons to leave your long position open and to not take a short position. Okay? So please, honor the TA. It doesn't always work out, but statistically, it's a higher probability. And here's an example of how my TA works, right? These are swing trades. Granted, they're not day trades. But generally speaking, we are successful month in and month out because we honor the system and wait for confirmation. So right now at this point, the confirming factors are telling us to leave our position open. Okay, we have a Dogecoin position open right now, whereas we've taken profit on 4 targets at 65% if you round up. Okay? So again, we may as well leave it open for that last remaining target. Is it worth taking a new long? Not just yet. I think we're still a little premature, but once again, I'm not a breakout trader, so you're never going to tell me I'm never going to tell you to buy the top. It's very rare. We're going to have to break at resistance level, retest it as a support before I confirm that it's worthwhile. Okay. Again, a lot of different things can occur. So that's where we're at. So other than that, awesome stuff. Congrats to our community members using the best exchange in the world. Make sure to use the link down below to register so you get these awesome rewards. There's no KYC or VPN required on this exchange. That's why we use it. And Dogecoin is currently available, along with 200 plus trading pairs being added to the exchange later in the month. So awesome stuff. Be sure to check them out. Highly recommended. Thanks you again so much for watching and your support. Please again, like, subscribe, and follow. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.